Welcome to another interesting episode of Positive Disruptionist. In this episode, we'll be featuring a story of a young, determined lady who bounced back from a series of difficulties, depression, and even suicidal attempts to be where she is. She's an inspiration to many youths out there. This is Rohaishah's true story. Hello, Rohaishah.
Hi Satya.
Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and being here with us today.
Thank you all for inviting me here because I really feel humbled and very honored to be here. Yeah, thank you.
I think this interview was only possible because of your Facebook post, your heartwarming Facebook post. What's the thought process behind that post? Were you expecting it to go viral?
Honestly, no. I mean, to begin with, I've never thought about having any of my Facebook posts going viral. So it was a shock for me to see this happening. Yeah.
Alright, so please share with us more about yourself and the tough situation you were in.
What happened was I had to vacate my house in Sengkang that I used to live with my mom. It was depressing. It was really tough. I had to be homeless because my mom couldn't buy another flat, so we both had to be separated because she had to find her friends to stay with, and I had to find my friends to stay with. So on days when I'm really unlucky, I wouldn't have anywhere to go, so I would kind of end up roaming around like by the beaches or at the void decks, just staying up all night with my things. My things would include my clothes, my art materials, because at that point I was still studying in NAFA. The assignments were really overbearing. There was a lot of assignments. It was hard for me to do them because you have to have this proper place to do your artwork, that kind of thing. And I think I spent half the time at void decks and beaches, so it's either too dark or it's the environment wasn't really right.
I believe the allowance you got from NAFA won't be enough to give your mother
Right.
at the same time.
True.
So how do you get past that?
Well, I messed up and I couldn't graduate after my third year because I failed a lot of modules because I skipped exams, I didn't submit my work, and my absenteeism was really bad. So it kind of affected the grades and my performance in school and all that. So I couldn't graduate. Hence, I had to retake my modules. They had to stop giving me my monthly allowance. So it got really worse. Oh my god, what do I do? So I resorted to working 2 jobs at that point. Yeah, 2 part-time jobs.
I understand that there were even times that you had suicidal attempts,
Yeah.
reached number of breaking points.
Yeah.
So probably you want to share with us what was going through your mind.
Because there are a couple of times I just want to give up more of. I would just deliberately just do something crazy on the road with my bicycle, and if something happens to me, it happens, kind of thing.
Okay, right.
Which it did happen once. I got hit by a car once, and yeah, it was a really a road accident, but I was still alive. So when that happened to me, then I started to feel a bit what am I doing? I mean, this is not really intelligent of me.
Do you have a role model or someone that you can look up to throughout your journey?
I think I pay a lot of attention to music in my very deprived state of whatever I didn't have at that point. So I turned to a lot of music, and specifically, I'm a big fan of Mariah Carey. Yeah, she is very inspirational, especially her old songs. I think she writes a lot of stuff that kind of includes content don't give up on yourself, have faith and believe and always stay strong. And the reason why I could connect to her music was because she's a real person and she has gone through kind of the similar things that I've gone through. So
There are many out there watching this video right now in the same situation you were in previously. So if you had one message to tell to this youth that could change their life and go for something that is better, what will the message be?
I think at the end of the day, you can lose everyone, you can lose everything. But I think most importantly, you cannot lose yourself. You cannot lose the belief you have in yourself. And you cannot lose faith. Faith in yourself. If you're sitting there asking yourself where you're going from here, if you feel like you want to give up, don't look back. Just look forward and keep believing that there's a reason why He puts you here and He puts you through all this. That's to make you the most successful, the most toughest person, the most inspiring person that you can be once you finally found your way out of this dark tunnel. And trust me, if you have enough faith and belief in yourself, you'll get out of it. And someone's going to look up to you and be so inspired with you that thanks to you, they're not giving up as well. So keep it going.
Most of us have everything that we need, but yet we complain about everything. But for you, every single day was a battle. Thank you so much for sharing your story from the bottom of your heart.
Thank you. Thank you, Satya, for actually having me here. It's really my pleasure to be able to share, and I hope it inspires all the other youths out there.
I'm sure your story will definitely be an inspiration to all the youths out there.